Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn about the XAPI LRS function of Scrum Cloud. So after you sign in into your Scrum Cloud application, you can click on the XAPI LRS option. So once you reach this page, you can see that we have 4 different options that I will explain one by one. The first option is of LRS endpoints. So basically what this means that you can define endpoints for your users so that they can access only one application or they can access all the applications, and that will allow them to send the statements to all of the applications that are sitting inside your endpoints. So if I click on this option, I can see that I have 4 endpoints that have been allowed to my login. So if I click on the option of activity providers, I can see that I can create a new activity, and then I can give the authentication I want. So let's say I want to have the basic authentication. I can keep the status to active. I can allow the endpoint of Scrum Cloud. I can give the permission level, let's say read and write both. And I can also edit the name. So let's say if I want to have the name account 1, so it has been saved. And then if I am not satisfied, I can always delete it. So this is basically how you can create a new activity inside your learning record store of Scrum Cloud. The third option is to view the learning record store. So let's say if you have a bunch of activities and statements, but you just want to see, and if you want to look at the record view and everything, so you can click on this option. And now you can see that I have a bunch of statements available. So if I click on the statement itself, it will show me what it looks like. And then I can always export it for my own learning purposes, or if I want to transfer it to another learning record store. But the most interesting part is that you can select the Tin Can API version if you click on this drop down. And then you can also look at the option of how you want to view your statements by clicking on this option. And then if I select the option show advanced options, I can further narrow it down according to the need. For instance, if I want to see the record of year 2020, I can do it by selecting the date from since till until, and probably I can also provide my Tin Can registration ID. That is also one efficient way to do this activity. And then the last but not the least part of the learning record store application is that you can always forward your statement to another learning record in order to maintain the usability. It's always a good idea if you share it with a new Scrum Cloud username and password, and it's just for the purpose of your own privacy and security. So this was all for today's learning session. I hope you found it helpful. And if you like this video, please share your feedback and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.